Welcome back, Legends. I'm Mark from Legendary Makes, and in today's video, we're putting that thing up back there, but it's already up. Designed my own little plaque to put above my shipping station with my logo on it. It was a pretty simple, quick, easy project, but I did have some difficulties with it, surprisingly, in the slicer software. I designed it on Fusion Autodesk, and like I said, it's a very simple, plain design. I don't think it was any of my design issues, if that's what you want to call it. It seemed like the slicer just couldn't handle doing what I wanted it to do. So we're going to get on the computer and kind of show you the issues that I had trying to get this to slice correctly. And it's probably better off to show you than actually try to explain, because it's kind of hard. So let's get to some of that footage. To give you more of a visual issue that we had here, you can see how this is a lighter white here, darker black here, and then goes into a lighter white. And as you can see on that video, it was printing like a weird single layer before it got to this black. It was printing a mix on that single layer of white and black, which gave me these lines, or like these, little chunky, extra light areas, and then just dark areas, because that's where the black is behind this, and then white. And I wanted to do it this way because I only wanted 1 millimeter thick of the logo itself, right? That way I've only got 1 millimeter of the filament changing. So I'm trying to limit the waste, right? And then this back would just all be black. And then it provides sturdiness, stability, because this is a total 3 millimeters thick. But for some reason, it just didn't want to do that. Every time I cut it up into 4, so I can put it onto 4 plates, or every time I switched it to this way, because I want this to be on the build plate, because it's the nice surface, right? It would get all wonky like that. If I were to print it this way with the build plate on the bottom, it would print no problem. It would do the logo and then solid black for the rest of the layers for 2 millimeters. So I tried every setting, as you saw that I was doing in there. So I don't know what the issue was. If you guys have any idea of what maybe I was doing wrong or things I can try, I feel like I tried everything imaginable. And I don't know. So let's get a little close-up of the logo and plaque. Bam. Looks a little bit better instead of just the white wall there. We're gonna put some other stuff around here. I've got an idea. I've got to run by some other people, which I think would be fun. And that might be up in a future video, or whatever I have planned might just pop up. And if you notice, you notice. And on here, I guess we can point out just a couple little blemishes right here, right? And I think right here. But this was going back to that whole layer line issue. This isn't filament, black filament that just got drug over into the white. It actually printed like a weird chunk of black over the white for some reason, and then continued white after that. So I don't know what the issue is. But again, if you know anything, any suggestions, just let me know. Put it in the comments below. So the next videos we got coming up are going to be 3D printed business cards. Similar idea to this, just a smaller format. Same issues with the whole layer line thing too. So I got it to work out, but man, it took forever just to get the slicer settings to cooperate with me to where it was tolerable. And then we also have a video coming up on organization back here of like some of the best things you can print for your tools. Because as I mentioned in my previous videos, on my racks here, I was using something like this on the other racks that I used to have these on, and this would just fit into the rack. This is a different rack, and there's no space. These are much smaller racks, so I can't use these anymore. So we're gonna try and fill out these cubby holes with a bunch of organizational tool storage type stuff. So I'm gonna skim the internet, see what I can find. Might end up designing my own stuff because I want to be able to fit all my tools, my dust stuff, my torch, all that sort of stuff, my scale. I want to be able to fit those in like little, I don't know, containers or something like that. So that's an upcoming video. Yeah, so if you like this video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But more importantly, share if you know anybody that loves 3D printing and are thinking about getting into 3D printing and you think might want to follow along on this noob's journey. Share my videos, share my channel, and consider sharing on your social media. That's it, legends. Until next one.